Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Searle from IO Industries. We're an electronics manufacturer based in London, Ontario, Canada. We've been in business since 1991 and we design and build specialty miniature video cameras used in live sports and entertainment, film and TV production, and immersive VR and AR experiences. Our cameras are used around the world. They've been to the seafloor in the Gulf of Mexico, and some are currently used on the International Space Station. They're used in Premier League football stadiums and in movies and TV shows. What you can see is an example where one of the first cameras that we made was used on a drone at the 2014 Olympics. This was a small 1080p HD camera with a global shutter image sensor, which made it perfect for use on a fast-moving platform. The footage from this camera at the Slopestyle event was broadcast around the world. Their small size, rugged designs, and the special types of image sensors we use make them perfect for motorsports TV as well, and also other point of view or POV camera applications, where these cameras are placed where larger cameras simply cannot fit, bringing the audience a closer view to the action. What really sets our cameras apart is that they have broadcast-friendly HD SDI video outputs and all the same sorts of remote adjustment features that camera operators expect from their usual broadcast video cameras. Color and exposure adjustment, paint and shading, you name it. Gamma knee points, they're all included in the capabilities. So what this does is it offers the same signals that much larger and more expensive traditional broadcasting cameras would provide, although they're small enough to fit into your hands. So the cameras have interchangeable lenses, which means that you can choose which lens fits your application best, from wide-angle fisheye type to long-range zoom lenses. And we can adapt a variety of different lens types, and that lets operators have good control over the positioning of the camera compared to other small cameras that have fixed fisheye type lenses that you can't interchange. So we've released lots of different models of this with regards to 4K and even a future 8K camera is coming out later this fall, which has up to 16 times resolution of the first cameras that we came out with originally. More recently, an application that we've been seeing our cameras used in is called volumetric video capture. Now, this is a video capture technique that produces very high fidelity, three-dimensional free viewpoint models of human performances, something which until now has been very difficult to do with a high degree of realism. When 3D digital human models have been created for immersive free viewpoint applications before, the approach has been to generate a character using maybe motion capture, some computer graphics, and some artistry, which tends to result in models that have a game-like appearance, something that we as humans can almost instantly tell isn't truly a real person that we're watching. So this technique works fine for non-human characters, but when you really want to have good immersion with a human performer, volumetric capture is the new technology. As you can see in the videos, this starts at a capture studio, which is equipped with a green screen stage, and over 100 of our cameras, all perfectly synchronized and capturing high-resolution video of the subject from all angles. What happens is the raw video from our cameras is processed into the 3D models using third-party 3D reconstruction tools. One of the partners we work with for this is Microsoft, who licenses their software for this to clients, and we've had this system deployed at many different studios now across the world. The photorealistic models that are created of the performance can really be inserted into all kinds of augmented and virtual reality experiences, which enhance the level of engagement and immersion of the viewer. A really neat example was at the 2019 Open Championship at Royal Portrush in Ireland, where volumetric video capture was used to capture all the pro golfers and their swing techniques, which produced an entirely new approach for swing analysis during the broadcaster's commentary period. What they were able to do was see the golfer from all angles throughout their entire swing, pausing it at different stages, and give new commentary on the techniques that they observed from the pros. The models were inserted into a live broadcast, and you can see that many of the different pro golfers were used. This was used in real time, a replay of the volumetric capture content at the event, and it was a really interesting thing because it was enabling them to see the swings in different ways that they'd never seen before. They could position the viewer's point of view directly in front of the golfer. This is never something that you would do. You'd never stand a camera person directly in front of the golfer, but you could actually see different techniques and different angles of the club head, for example, that they were never able to really see before. So here's some of the examples with some of the pro golfers. You can see how a lot of different pros were used, and you can see that the golfers are not actually there. They're not in this sort of virtual set, the open zone as they call it. But what happened was the assets, or the virtual volumetric capture techniques, brought them into this in real time and made it as an immersive experience as possible without actually having to have each of these golfers come and do a swing in front of the presenter. So the areas of use for volumetric video are extending beyond just the entertainment market, which some would say is just a fraction of the possible market for this technology. With the advent of consumers now being able to experience this type of content simply with their phones in their pockets, it's being used more and more to attract attention and keep viewers interested for longer periods of time in today's world of fast-paced short-form media. There's a big push for using volumetric video to enhance simulation and training experiences. This has grabbed a lot of attention in the medical and academic training markets and any other sort of precision training situations. This past summer, you could even get a famous rapper from the UK to dance on the top of your hamburger. This is an interesting one that you'll see shortly. Fashion has also been an interesting market, again, with the concept of COVID-19 and being unable to physically attend certain things anymore. Being able to immersively attend things using HoloLens or other types of immersive environments has really brought that technology into the forefront. So here you can see the rapper, his name was Tinny, and a tiny version of Tinny was put on top of a Whopper. If you put your phone in front of a Whopper that you purchased, then you get to see this interesting effect. So it's just a great way to engage people and get a lot of people's attention in a new way. So in closing, again, IO Industries, we're a camera manufacturer. We make specialty cameras for a lot of different applications. In the live broadcast and entertainment space, our POV cameras have been used, in a lot of different cases, live sports and entertainment, and just putting cameras in places where you can't fit a much larger camera. With volumetric video, we're really the pioneers of the type of camera technology that's needed for the capture stages, and that's where we're really being used. And it's definitely taken off another branch of where our business is headed. All of our cameras are proudly built in London, Ontario at our factory, and we look forward to the future and other new technologies we'll be getting into. If there's any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can go to our website, www.ioindustries.com, or feel free to email me directly. Thank you.